Fire up Mason Rudolph if you're absolutely desperate. Shouldn't be that
Don't
desperate.
fire up Mason Rudolph.
Don't
Even
fire
if you're
him up.
desperate.
Don't
Throw
fire
him
him.
for 300.
Yeah, don't fire. Bengals at Browns.
Cover your mouth. They won't just do your order.
He has been quarterback 11 or higher 3 of the last 4 weeks. And everybody hates on this guy. It is Danny Dimes.
I'm hanging up right now. I can't believe
Come on.
it. I'm hanging up.
No. What up?
What up, what up?
Hello, gentlemen.
Is this thing on?
I think you're there. I think you're there. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome on into WPF, the When Pigs Can Fly Fantasy Football Show. We are your 3 hostess with the mostest.
And we're all
I'm
here.
Sal Adams. That's Corey Lamberts. He's Wesley Bryant. How you boys doing tonight?
Not as good as you.
Every day's a good day for me, man.
It is,
Every day's a good day.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm working on a little head cold here. It's kind of bugging me.
You don't get to choose what you go through, but you do get to choose how you respond. Right. So
I'm here.
even though y'all are kicking my tail in the picks, it's about how I respond. I'm coming back to you boys.
I don't think I did good this week.
You beat me by a game.
Yes.
And I
you
beat
were
you by
already
a
ahead of me
game,
by 3.
so we're
Yeah.
tied.
Again.
So it's Wednesday night. You know what that means. We've got studs and duds. Well, we have duds, the 3 of us. We're duds, but we have studs and duds from week 4.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, sure. We've got studs and duds from week 4. We're going to talk to you. Of course, we're going to go over TNF, our picks and our locks for that. Do I need to say Thursday Night Football? Just
No.
Yeah, as long as sure. No.
We've got TNF picks and locks, and so it's going to be a fun show. Without further ado, let's buckle on up, ladies and gentlemen, because the WPF crew is about to take flight.
And baby, we're back.
Ooh.
You can put it all on me. No, I won't
I
do that again,
will
I'm sorry.
personally pay you $5 to do something similar to that every single time we do the show.
Is it $5 every time or $5 once to do that every time?
It depends on how good it is. Depends on how good it is. That was
I'll send
pretty
you
good.
I'll send you my Venmo.
Perfect. All right, so let's go ahead starting with studs and duds. Corey, do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
I can go first. I will go first.
Okay, that's better.
I will go first. I'm going to start off with wide receivers.
Okay, I'm surprised you're not starting with tight ends. Are you sick?
No, it's just one of the tight ends is one of my guys, and I know how much you guys give me crap about that. So
Yeah, you know that's right.
this actually hurts me to do this. My first stud wide receiver is I will do his stats and then give you guys about 3 seconds, and you tell me if you can figure out who it is. Wide receiver 2 on the week, 8 catches on 11 targets, 134 yards. There you go.
Well, you said
Cowboy
wide
George
receiver
Pickens.
2 on the week, so that made it easy.
Yeah, you gave that one. I was gonna let him give the stats up.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's all right, Wes.
That's fine. 2 touchdowns, 33.4 fantasy points. George Pickens, eaten.
Absolutely. You got another one?
But
George Pickens
yeah,
first.
and then my second stud wide receiver, 8 catches, 10 receptions, 110 yards, 1 touchdown, 25 fantasy points.
I'm sorry, did you just say 8 catches, 10 receptions?
10 targets. I did.
Okay.
8 catches, 10 targets. So you got me all messed up now.
Yep.
Drake London, wide receiver 5 on the week.
3 times the charm. Hey.
Yeah.
We like us some Drake London over at my house.
We do.
I'll go ahead and step in. My first wide receiver stud on the week, he was wide receiver 1. He had 36 fantasy points. The guy had 15 targets, 13 receptions, 170 yards, and a touchdown. Corey, tell him who it is.
Puka Nacua.
Absolutely, and I'm going to make you do it every single time he has a big week.
He's saying that because I was out on Puka this season, and I couldn't
Big
be
out.
happier that I was wrong.
big out on Puka this
Yeah.
year. He was big out. Next up, I've got wide receiver 9. This guy is surprised to see this week. Big surprise. 20.5 fantasy points. He had 6 receptions on 6 targets for 69 yards, a touchdown, and a carry for 16 yards. I apologize. That touchdown was off of the 16-yard carry, not from the receptions. I'm talking about Marvin Mims, Denver Bronco extraordinaire.
What wonder?
What did I just do?
They look pretty good, man, but they were playing the
Yeah.
Bungles. So
Yeah. We're not overly impressed with those guys.
nope.
My good friend has a newborn and dressed him up in Cincinnati Bengals gear. My buddy is a big Cincinnati Bengals fan, and he sent me a photo of him pregame, and I was like, "Oh, that's so cute." And then they got absolutely mollywopped, and I just couldn't help but wonder when he shut the game off.
Oh, yeah, that's rough.
End of the first quarter. That was terrible, man. That was a hard game to watch.
I would watch the Lions game the whole way through if they were on. So
Yeah.
That's fair.
getting beat. So.
My guys, both perfect on the day. The first guy, 7 targets, 7 receptions. Our guy, only 70 receptions. I say only because, usually you think he's getting more. But 2 receptions, touchdowns. Wide receiver number 4 on the week, our guy, Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Sun good.
The next guy, also a perfect catch percentage. 5 targets, 5 receptions, 126 receiving yards, 1 touchdown. DK Metcalf.
I said that sounds like DK.
Amon-Ra is about 26 points, and DK was 23.6. So
I think DK didn't have a catch in the second half, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe just one.
I was considering trying to make an offer on DK, but then I looked at his stats. He's really not getting a big target share.
it does enough.
He's doing great with it. It's just weird. You would expect that an Aaron Rodgers wide receiver 1 would get more looks than that, especially considering the remainder of the wide receiver core is non-existent.
Roman Wilson.
The Muth. I mean, the running backs. I don't know. It's a weird situation I'm seeing over there. I'll go ahead and go first on the next one.
Arthur Smith offense, man.
Let's do quarterbacks. Why can't I play quarterback?
That's my quarterback.
My first stud on the week is QB6. He had 29.1 fantasy points. He was 20 of 27 for 226 yards and 1 touchdown. He had 7 carries for 81 yards and another touchdown. This guy, not my favorite quarterback in real life, but he is a great fantasy quarterback. Justin Fields.
I flipped my pick. I had the Dolphins, and I went with the Jets. And, if Jack Jones doesn't punch that ball out at the goal line, it's a different game.
Yeah, but he did.
Yeah. Great fantasy points for a losing team.
My second quarterback on the week was QB7. He had... I'm drawing a blank on how many.
28.9 points.
Or, sorry, he was QB1. Not QB7, I'm sorry. 37 points. 31 of 40 for 319 yards, 3 touchdowns, and a carry for 2 yards and a touchdown. Dak Prescott. How about them Cowboys?
How you end in a tie?
Listen, I am so serious. I told my daughter before the game, she says, do we want the Packers to win or do we want the Cowboys to win? And I said, I would just love if neither of them won.
That's crazy.
Neither of them won.
It worked out great for Lions fans the Lions.
Was that the game we said we wish would be end in a tie?
Did you
go
believe
back
it
and
was.
Watch it? I don't remember.
I do believe it was, but I have not gone back and watched it, but I do believe that was the one.
Crazy.
40-40. That's crazy. If you'd have told me that it was a tie, I'd have said low scoring. I would not have said 40-40. That's wild.
No, that's bad.
Go ahead,
Nonsense. Okay. 25 of 37, 270 yards, 4 touchdowns. Absolutely shredded his opponent. QB2 on the week, 35.3 fantasy points. Patrick Mahomes.
Did we all get that one wrong?
Because we didn't want the Chiefs to win. That's why we.
Yeah, we all took Baltimore.
I think so.
And then my other quarterback, 29 completions on 41 passes, 375 yards, 3 touchdowns, 33.4 fantasy points, QB3 on the week. Matt Stafford,
Man,
Let's go.
LA Ram, Matt Stafford.
I watched something on, I think it was Twitter the other day. He was like, "Don't watch me," or "Don't look at me," because he did that no look throw or whatever. He's sick, dude.
I just wanted to note Matt Stafford. He has 1,100 yards, 8 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions across 4 games.
That's crazy.
Too early to say MVP?
Looks good.
How about this? How about Mr. 28 rushing yards, 337 passing yards, 3 passing touchdowns. This is the other half of that 40-40. Jordan Love,
Yeah, he had a good
32.3 fantasy points, 0 interceptions. Was there any turnovers in that game?
I don't think so.
Neither Dak nor him threw a pick. I didn't know if there's any fumbles, but yeah, number 4 on the week. The other guy right below him, number 5, Bo Nix, 326 passing yards, 2 passing touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown. He only had 7 rushing yards, but it's all he needed. He did throw a pick, but 29.7, not bad. But they were playing Cincy, so
6 quarterbacks threw for over 300 this week, by the way.
yeah, I was seeing that. I was like, that's a little.
I want to honorably mention Carson Wentz for going 30 for 46 with 350 yards and 2 touchdowns in a loss.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
That's another one I picked.
Go ahead, Corey. You're up.
All right. I guess now I'll go tight ends just for you.
Yeah.
And I won't do mine first. Remember, guys, our this is based on our scoring, so I didn't actually give you the total points that they scored because I don't like calculating it backwards because I'm horrible at math. But 4 targets, 4 catches, 37 yards, 2 touchdowns, good enough for tight end 1 on the week, I believe.
Sounds like 19.2 points.
Philly's own Dallas Goedert.
19.7.
Sure.
See,
Don't you just minus the receptions because it's double receptions?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I always do it a weird way because well, like I said, math's not my strong suit. But anyway, next guy, tight end 5 on the week.
I think I said he'd be an option.
When you looked at it on Sleeper, they have this guy as number 1 and then Goddard below him. But then when you click on the person, look at their stats, it shows he's tight end 5. 7 catches, 7 targets, 40 yards, 1 touchdown. Jake Ferguson, tight end 5.
Yeah, he's been good this year. He's been on an absolute tear. I'll go ahead and jump in. My first tight end, I didn't rank them. I didn't give the rankings on these guys. Tyler Warren is my first one on the week. He had 5 receptions on 6 targets for 70 yards. Another big productive week. But the one to really write home about for me is a guy I told you I would lock this week. 5 receptions on 5 targets for 70 yards, just like Tyler Warren, with a touchdown. 18 points for Kyle Pitts. Penix was one of the quarterbacks that threw for 300.
Looking like it's his year.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Don't make it something it's not.
Nope, I won't.
Too soon. Too soon.
Is this your guy? Who likes the Fergie man? Who likes Fergie?
Jake Ferguson?
Yeah.
That was him.
That's your guy?
It's on my roster.
Yeah. You like him?
Yeah.
Number 1 tight end?
Yeah. You thinking of making an offer?
This guy. I'm not even doing it. Nope. I'm picking one guy. I was surprised that he had the game he had. Coming out of retirement, first game back, Darren Waller.
Oh, Darren Waller, yeah.
Only 3
Mr.
receptions.
100 free agency dollars, by the way.
Whatever. 3 receptions. 27 reception yards. 2 touchdowns. On 4
My
targets.
boy said, take all my money.
Good for nothing.
So he was 3 for 3 or 2 for 3?
He was 3 for 4. He had 4 targets.
4, okay.
But he was 2 for 3 on touchdown receptions.
Right, I got you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody's got to catch the ball over there.
Yeah.
Jalen Waddle's obviously going to catch a bunch. I think A-Chain's going to catch a bunch. Sneaky suspicion Malik Washington is going to get some more looks.
I wouldn't be surprised if they maybe at the deadline look for a trade partner, depending on how the record looks.
They're not good enough. What are they, 1-3 now? No, they're
Yeah.
0. No, they won, didn't they?
I think one. Yeah, the Jets are over.
The Jets the only
Yeah.
team in the NFL that haven't won a game yet? Saints, I think. Saints, yep. Those are the only two. All right, moving right along onto running back studs. I'm going to start with one of my guys. This is a guy.
Collinsworth.
This is a guy. He does things you've never seen before.
Patrick
Okay.
Mahomes.
No, he did do
Nice.
something that you're not used to seeing though. He had 21 carries, 82 yards, and a touchdown, 4 catches for 33 yards on 4 targets. He had a total of 21.5 fantasy points against the Detroit Lions as a rookie.
Oh yeah.
Quinshon Judkins. He was RB11 on the week. That's it's only RB11, but putting up 21.5 against the Lions.
That's big.
4 yards per carry, had a touchdown on the ground. He was big part of the reason that they were able to score at all. My other running back on the week is actually another rookie. He was RB7 on the week, 27.5 fantasy points. He had 12 carries for 128 yards. We're talking 10 yards per carry. He had a touchdown, 5 receptions on 5 targets for 37 more yards. Omarion Hampton.
Mm-hmm.
Looked good in a loss, and they looked good.
Yep.
Yeah, that
Unreal.
unreal that they lost to the Giants.
Yeah.
Looked strong and fast. Looked really good. Hampton looked really good in that game.
Speaking of that team, since we didn't bring him up, Quentin Johnston is having himself a year so
Yeah,
far.
I almost brought him up. It's like, who is this guy?
Sure.
He
We've seen
dropped
this
City
before,
before
though,
this
right?
year.
Yeah, we've seen this before, though, right? With him, not to this level, but
Yeah.
anyway.
Go ahead, Corey.
I'm gonna keep the theme going. Another rookie.
I was gonna
Oh,
say,
I know who you're bringing
this
up.
is the week of the rookie.
Caleb Johnson?
No.
Ah, dang it.
21 carries, 138 yards, 1 touchdown, 33.5 points. Running back 1 on
Michael
the
Myers.
week. Ashton Genty.
Yeah, same thing.
Yep.
Don't tell me you're gonna bring up another rookie.
No.
Nope.
No.
I will.
No. This is actually a guy that's on your roster.
yeah.
22 carries, 86 yards, 2 touchdowns. Running back 2 on the week. Josh Jacobs.
He could
In
be
the top.
yours for a low price.
Tell me if you expected this guy to be on the top of the chart this week. 99 rushing yards, 35 receiving yards, 2 rushing touchdowns. Those are 6 receptions on 6 targets. 31.4 fantasy points. RB3, Kenneth Gainwell.
Oh, that is not who I thought you were gonna say.
Nope.
Yeah, nobody thought he was going to be up there, huh? Here's who you
Capitalized
thought.
on that.
Here's who you
Traded
thought.
him away.
Here's who you thought I was going to say. Another rookie. 19.8 fantasy points. 40 reception yards on 4 receptions. 1 reception touchdown. 58 rushing yards. I'm lying to you. I'm reading the wrong thing.
That doesn't sound right.
69 rushing yards. 50 receiving yards. 1 rushing touchdown. 1 receiving touchdown. Woody Marks.
Woody Marks.
Yeah.
4 receptions on 5
boy.
targets. 27.9 points.
We were late in
disgusting.
the rookie draft, and Corey was contemplating who to draft, and I was like, get Woody Marks. It worked out.
Yeah, it was him or somebody else, and
I don't remember.
I think I ended up getting the other guy too later. But
Well, later on, yeah.
He looked
Uh,
good in preseason, I will say that. But
You know,
Yeah.
it's tough because he's buried, right? He's buried behind Nick Chubb and Joe Mixon, but he's gonna get his
but I
opportunities.
believe
and
if
who
you
else?
look
There's
at
one more.
it,
Nah, Damian Pierce, but not
Yeah.
really.
I believe
Woody Marks is gonna take over that backfield next year.
Nick
Book it.
Chubb only saw 20%?
Woody
42%
Marks.
snap count.
Woody Marks had 56% snap count.
Yeah. And Chubb was
RJ
42.
RJ Harvey could have been mentioned this week too, but that's
Yep.
it for studs. Yes,
Yeah, man.
Just
RJ
started
Harvey
rookies.
was
It
just
a good
below
week.
Quinshon Judkins.
Mhm.
Jeez.
rookies really had a splash this week.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Oh, one more honorable mention.
Let's
Xavier
do it.
Scott.
Yeah.
Xavier Scott from
Yeah.
Minnesota. Like, who,
Epic
I was
50,
like,
50
who is
fat
this
money on that?
guy? I was just throwing money around.
You were throwing it like you got it, man.
Fake money. It's fine.
I'm gonna go ahead with my dud at wide receiver.
Let's hear it.
He had 9 targets, 3 receptions, 48 yards. Why'd you make that face?
Because I found him. I found exactly who you're talking about.
Jerry Jeudy.
Yep.
Jerry Judy.
He had 7.8 fantasy points, which is semi-respectable, but 9 targets and 3 catches. Ugh.
Does that say drops or not catchable?
Joe Flacco, I guess that's fair.
Well, he's not starting anymore, so.
Dylan Gabriel is.
What you got?
My guy has 8 targets, 23 yards on 5 catches. Cincinnati's own Jamar Chase.
It's disgusting.
First round draft pick, 7 points. Not what you're looking for.
How
Even
about
with a backup quarterback.
Ask me how many points my first 2 draft picks combined for.
0?
14?
0.
CeeDee Lamb and Malik
Oh,
Neighbors,
yeah.
you told
Yeah.
me.
0.
Oh, no. Malik Neighbors had like, what, 3?
3.
Anyway, this guy you thought was going to be the number 1 wide receiver where he's at, and then he started asking for a trade, and he didn't get it. 4 receptions on 7 targets for 30 reception yards, 7 fantasy points. Jacoby Myers. It's been a big letdown.
Can we talk about, speaking of letdowns, an honorable
Brock Bowers?
mention for dud? Talking about a Philadelphia Eagle.
AJ Brown.
Oh, you mean the guy who I said I would not trust it? I would not draft, and he's not a guy you want on your team, fantasy-wise?
It's crazy that you could predict that based on what he's done in Philadelphia before this year.
Mhm.
But the Philadelphia passing game is not predictable.
Nope.
Trust Dallas Goedert, and that's
I
basically
guess.
it.
Yeah, they're amazing players in real life, but for fantasy right now,
He is amazing. Both their wide receivers, absolutely insane. AJ Brown, if I could have him on Detroit, want him. Devontae Smith, same thing, want him.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not because we have
Jamo
big
will.
Devontae Smith, but it doesn't. Still, you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Corey. Let's.
I'll
Running
go
back?
to. I will go to running back, and I'm staying on the same team. 10 carries, 40 yards, no touchdowns. Chase Brown.
Another bad week.
Basically, at this point, you can't trust your Bengals.
He's unstartable. You're not going to be able to trade him away. Nobody wants him. He stinks. It's not his fault. But the whole Bengals offense is horrible. Horrible. It feels so bad.
3 guys to the Bengals offensive line with 6, including the tight end, and they still got the sack.
I just don't understand how they're that bad. These are NFL players. They're still the best of the best. I mean, even if you're the worst of the best, you're in the NFL. How are you this bad? It's bad. It's so bad.
So bad,
My running back, I hate to say this, running back 65 on the week. He had 9 carries for 12 total yards.
Oof.
David Montgomery.
Monty.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Didn't really. Yeah.
He touched the football and got smacked.
Yeah.
It just was what it was. It was it was almost like night and day difference when you see Gibbs get the ball. It was like holes were open, guys were.
Yeah.
David Montgomery touched the football.
It's like they knew.
Mm-hmm.
How about this guy? Number 43 on the week. 42 rushing yards, 16 receptions, 8 rushes, 2 receptions, 7.8 fantasy points. Derrick Henry. They couldn't do anything.
Did he fumble?
I thought he did. I thought he said one fumble every game.
Yeah. Did he fumble this week
I
though?
thought he did.
I don't think he did.
Maybe not.
I don't think he
Oh,
touched
you
the
know
ball
what?
enough.
No, I think he has 4 fumbles, but he had 2 fumbles in the game.
Yeah.
Yep.
Moving right along, I'm gonna jump into quarterbacks. My quarterback dud on the week. He wasn't super low on the list. He wasn't high by any means on the list. He was tied for quarterback 24 on the week. He threw 3 picks, only had 117 passing yards. He was 14 of 21, which is okay, but the turnovers is crazy. I'm talking about 13.7 fantasy points, Geno Smith.
Yeah, not a good week.
Bad.
For that
you throw
QB.
3 picks, it's just not good.
My guy went 14 of 20 for 147, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Lamar Jackson, 12.6 points.
Yeah.
The guy who's what, QB1 on the season, finishes QB 27.
Yeah,
Not great.
That was not great at all.
Wesley, I don't want to influence your pick, but you should definitely pick the guy that you predicted what was going to happen to him this week.
He's got to find it.
Remind me. I'm blanking. Head stuffy.
As Jonathan Vilma would say, Joe Flacco. You predicted he would get benched this week mid-game.
Oh my gosh, how far down is he? Oh, there he is.
Pretty far.
Ooh.
Way down.
Ooh, how about -1 rushing yards, 184 passing yards, 2 interceptions. Was that DJ Reed and Kirby Joseph? Yes, it was.
It was
1.3 fantasy points. Quarterback 34. There's only
1.3.
There's only 32 teams that start, right? He's quarterback 34. And he started and played that whole game.
No, he got benched.
96% snap percentage, excuse me.
He missed 4% of that game. But you were right. You said he was going to get benched that game.
Where does Cleveland go this week?
Dylan Gabriel, and they are playing Minnesota, I think, at home. Minnesota at home.
Oof.
And then next week they're at Green Bay.
They're sending Dylan Gabriel out the first game against
and then the
Flores
second
defense?
game is going to be in Green Bay. What are they doing?
That's wild.
Or no, maybe they're at Pittsburgh next week, and then the following. I think they were just at they just played Green Bay. I apologize.
Minnesota,
They just played Green Bay.
It's Minnesota and then at Pittsburgh.
Yeah. No
Ouch.
bueno. You know what Pittsburgh does to rookie starting quarterbacks?
Don't start your Browns.
Don't start the Browns. Tight ends?
Maybe Judkins. I don't know. Maybe tight ends, yeah.
I am starting Judkins this week. I have to.
Oh, yeah.
Tight ends. Who wants to go?
I'll go. I'll start. I mean, the offense played well. They got the win. And slowly but surely, it seems like, I don't know. It's almost like he doesn't get, he's like their 4th, 5th. I don't know. They're just not targeting him as much as they used to. But 3 catches on 4 targets, 39 yards. Sam Laporta.
Yeah, he's had some. He's essentially, I see him as what we used Tim Patrick for last year.
Yeah.
So I ain't mad at it.
No,
I will jump in.
I'm not either. I'm just saying, it's just if you have him on your fantasy team, it's frustrating.
I say this guy because I am flabbergasted at the fall of him. 2 years ago, he was tight end 6 on the season. Last year, he was tight end 11 and missed 6 games. This year, he has done absolutely nothing, and this week, it is not because of his co-tight end. 2 receptions for 11 yards. He had 3 targets. 3.1 fantasy points. I'm talking about David Njoku.
That's crazy. Because I was going to talk about Harold Fannin.
Who also he had a worse week, but I wanted to leave him for you since you
Yeah.
said maybe
He
it might be worth
6
locking.
targets, only 2 receptions. He played 85% of the snap. He only had 24 yards. What's that? 4.5 points, I think. 33, tight end 33 on the week.
What was the snap count that he played?
85%.
David Njoku had 84% snap count. They were running a lot of two tight end
Yeah, they
sets,
were.
which they needed to against Detroit because the pass rush was there.
Yeah.
Holy crap. But yeah.
Yep.
That's studs, and that's duds.
That is.
Shall we move right along?
Do we really even need to say who we're picking for this game?
I mean, there's got to be a record of it, right?
Yeah, we're all gonna pick the same thing.
Are we?
This is a big game. They're both 3-1.
I'm just kidding.
49ers are
We are going to
2-0
pick the same
away.
team.
49ers are 2-0 away, and the LA Rams are 2-0 home.
Yeah.
Spread is the Rams by 8.5. Wesley, why don't you go first?
Rams are winning this game. No Brock Purdy, no Jawan Jennings, no George Kittle, no
Ricky Pearsall.
no Ricky Pearsall. Chris McCaffrey, have fun staying healthy. Is Mac Jones playing quarterback, or is he still hurt?
I don't know. I just know it's no.
That's why
no
the
Purdy.
spread's 8.5. Puka Nacua, have fun.
Yeah.
200
God
yards
bless.
this week.
Oh, that's why. The
This
one
would be-
game that you would have expected, well, I guess there's 2 games, but they played at Seattle this year and won. They played at the Saints and won. They played against the Cardinals at home and won. And then they played against the Jaguars and lost last week, the 49ers. You think about this roster and what they're dealing with and going through, and it's like, how have they won games?
Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah. I think, unfortunately, we're all going to have the same locks in this game.
Okay, so I just looked it up.
Puka,
And his
Christian
top targets. Mac Jones' top targets are going to be Kendrick Bourne, Demarcus Robinson, and Jake Tonjes.
And Chris McCaffrey.
Hey, Christian McCaffrey.
So Chris McCaffrey's the auto lock. Puka Nacua is obviously, and then Devontae Adams. He's going to get his share. How are you feeling about Kyron Williams with this 49ers defense?
That's exactly what I was just going to bring up. Is Kyron Williams? Do we think Kyron Williams is going to have a decent game? I think based on volume, he will probably have a big game.
What about Blake Corum? What do you think he's going to do?
I think he's going to get some touches. Second half for sure.
He might get some touches, but I don't think he's going to do a whole lot with it.
No.
Kyron hasn't had a good season so far. I was really excited about him. I actually made some crazy offers on him in the offseason. Fortunately, the guy in our Dynasty League that holds him is reluctant to trade him. Grateful for that now because he's not had a great season so far.
Yep.
I think it turns around this week, though, because I think he's going to get a lot of volume. I think they're going to be up big, and Rams for me. Locking Puka, locking Stafford, locking... I like the Devontae lock.
Let's take this up one notch.
Stay away from Higbee.
Los Angeles Rams minus 8.5 right now on Wednesday, the night before the game. Would you still take the Rams giving up 8.5 points?
2 touchdowns. I'm giving the Rams.
Okay. And now 45.5 points scored. Over under.
Over.
There you have it, folks.
Well,
I like it. What about you?
I had that same discussion last week for last week Thursday's game. I was like, I don't know that Thursday night game scored that many points. And then I looked this year, I was like, actually every Thursday night game this year has scored that many points.
What's the 45 is the over under?
45.5.
I could see this game being under that, I guess, but I'm going to take the over on that. I could see
A 31-7 Rams.
yeah, like I could see it being 31-10 is what the number that came to my mind, but I think San Francisco's probably going to put up more of a fight than that. Kyle Shanahan just seems to figure out how to put up points. Seems like.
Well, I made the same argument last week for Seattle. Like, there's no way they're going to get 42.5, right? And it ended up going over that. I was like, oh my God, that's jeez.
I will say, small sample size of only 4 games. San Francisco scored between 17 and 26 in every game. They have not allowed more than 26, and they have not allowed less than 13. So really,
That's why the total is where it's at.
yeah, we're looking at like 40 points would probably be like the safe, over. But 45, yeah, that makes it interesting. But I'm still taking the over.
Yeah.
Just to ease my curiosity here, let's look at the Rams and see what their scores have been. If my either one of you got that? Mine's not. Oh, there we go.
Mine's
San
taking forever.
Francisco.
Rams
shit.
have put up.
I clicked the wrong team.
Oh, they put up 14 against the Texans, 33 against the
30,
Titans, 33 against 26 against the Eagles, and 27 against the Colts.
So, yeah, it's
Yeah, but if you have like a 27-20 game like the Rams Colts, that's 47 points right there.
yeah, I agree. I'm taking the over.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it, boys.
We're looking at picks and locks on Saturday. That's what I've got. Picks and locks. We're not gonna do.
We all did pick the Rams, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, Corey. I don't think you actually got a chance to say so, but if you
It's Rams,
said something
for
different,
Mm-mm.
I just want to note. Last week we did the top guys in their positions.
Mm-hmm.
We said that Trey Tucker was going to be short-lived. He was number 3, I think. He's already out of the top 10.
Oh yeah.
one week.
Yep.
That's all that took. So,
Nice.
anyways, hey, it's been real. It's been fun.
Peace.
Peace.